Hi, and welcome back to Dating Advice After a Divorce. My name is Craig, and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to talk about the top 6 green flags you should be looking for in a woman you want to date. So these are the positive things that you should be looking for in somebody you want to have a long-term relationship with. The first one would be somebody that shows appreciation or gratitude towards the things that you do for them. And this could be right on date number 1. Do they say thank you and truly mean it? Do they appreciate the fact that you set up the date, plan the date, the conversation that you're having, that it went very well? Do they show any gratitude? I have been on dates where I have not felt that whatsoever. Now, you might not have the connection that you were looking for in the date, but still somebody could just be like, hey, I really appreciated, meeting you, or I had a very nice time, even though you might not have that long-term relationship, but it still shows you that they've got good character in them because they appreciated the date that you did have. But if this is going to be somebody that you're going to have a long-term relationship with, you should find somebody that does appreciate the things that you do for them. If they don't, if they just expect all these things, that's like an entitled princess mentality that they have. Like, oh, if you're going to date me, you're just going to automatically do these things. And I shouldn't have to say thank you for the things you do. I don't think you want to be with somebody like that. Okay? You want to be with somebody that appreciates and shows gratitude for the things that you do for them. Number 2 would be that they put in equal effort into the relationship, because all relationships should be a two-way street. Now, if this is date number 1, one way to check this would be, is she asking you questions to get to know you better? Or is she just sitting there answering all of your questions? Now, it could be that she's not interested. You guys met on the date and she's like, okay, I'm not feeling the connection here at all. Where she's just like, okay, I don't see even a second date here. I don't want to get to know him any better. Well, that tells you a lot right there. But even a good person would be like, you know what? This date's not going the way I wanted to. I still want to get to know him a little bit. And they will still ask you questions. But if she's asking you no questions at all, 1, that tells you she's not interested in you. And 2, if she is interested and wants to see you again, she's not valuing you because she's not trying to get to know you at all. And you want to be with somebody who does value you, who does want to get to know the real you, not somebody that's just going to take care of her. Okay? Number 3 would be somebody that is open and honest with their communication. This is so important to be with somebody that tells you what they want, tells you what they need, what they're looking for in a relationship, somebody that's not playing mind games, somebody that's not, trying to manipulate you. They, if there's something wrong, they let you know about it. Having that open and honest communication is amazing, and that's what you want. You don't want to be around somebody that's just constantly throwing out mixed signals. You're like, okay, last time I said this, she reacted this way. Now I said the same thing and she's acting this way. You get all these mixed signals. It's very difficult to have a happy, healthy, long-term relationship with somebody like that that's constantly playing mind games with you. And now look, we all have bad days, okay? We have to understand that. Somebody could just have a bad day and be off and be acting a little bit different than normal. That's one thing. But somebody that's constantly playing mind games with you, that's not a good thing. Number 4, you want to be with somebody that speaks positively about the people in their lives. Family members, coworkers, friends, even the wait staff at the restaurant that you're at. If you are talking to this person and getting to know them, and they are negative about everybody in their lives, that's a red flag right there. Tearing down their family members, complaining about everybody at work. Take that with a grain of salt. It's not like you're going to be friends with everybody at work, and people should be able to open up and vent about, some bad things in their lives. But if they're talking bad about everybody at work and even their friends and their family members, they're all negative. And you don't want to be with somebody that's just all negative, because they're going to take that energy away from you. And you want to be with somebody that's giving you energy. So if somebody's constantly complaining about everything, that should be a red flag to you about what kind of person they are. Try and be with somebody that brings positivity to your life, not takes it away. Okay? Number 5 is somebody that respects themselves, has values and morals. Somebody that is not a liar and not a cheater. And you can say, well, how do I figure that out before I get into a long-term relationship with them? That would come about by asking questions. If you've gone out enough and you like the direction of where this relationship possibly could be going, you do need to ask those questions. How did your past relationships end? If she's just like, I got caught cheating, I don't know if she's going to be that open and honest with you, but you at least need to ask those types of questions. You need to find out, is she a liar? Is she a cheater? You don't want to be with somebody like that. You don't want to constantly be worried, okay, we're not together tonight, or we didn't have communication tonight. Who's she with now? I thought we're supposed to be in an exclusive relationship at this point. Is she still seeing somebody else? You don't want to do that. You want to be with somebody that you can trust. Because once you trust somebody, then you're able to open up with them and, show them your emotions and communicate more with them. It just makes the relationship so much better when you can trust the person that you're with. All right, number 6 would be, you want to be with somebody who takes responsibility for their actions. If they make a mistake, that they apologize for those mistakes. If they make a mistake, that they learn from those mistakes. We all make mistakes, men and women, nobody's perfect. But if somebody can never admit that they made a mistake, that's not a good thing, okay? You want to be with somebody that's just like, hey, I screwed up, I'm sorry. Or, hey, in the past, I did this before, and I would never do that again. Because they learn from their mistakes, and going forward that they would not be that way again. So you want to be with somebody that can take responsibility for their actions. You don't want to be with somebody that's constantly just the victim, that they do nothing wrong, everything bad always just happens to them. Okay? So you want to be with somebody that takes responsibility. So right there are 6 great green flags that you should be looking for in somebody that you would like to have a long-term relationship with. I hope you found this helpful. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below. Share this out with anybody you think could benefit from this information. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all again very soon.